Live. We are live. We are live. You are now live. You are now live. Everyone is alive. We are alive. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast this morning. Super excited to see you back here in the UK after working away for 10 days in the beautiful island of Madeira. If anyone is watching this in Madeira right now, huge shout out to every single one of you. Good morning. Good morning, Simon. Good morning, Noz. Good morning, Dolly. Good morning, Jane. Good morning to every single one of you right here, right now. This is day 4 on the Love Week. You might be curious as to why our colours with My365 are red, well, mainly red. The red dot in I've studied many philosophies all around the world, and one kind of way of living that I've always been fascinated in is traditional Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese history, and red is the symbol of prosperity. Red is the symbol of joy, and I believe that the world needs all of us to be joyful. You know, I don't know about you, but I've tried being depressed. I've tried being upset, lonely, frustrated, and I got pretty good at it, to be honest. I've tried feeling very sorry for myself. I've tried all of these things, and what I encourage all of you to do is to think about all the different emotions in your life that you've tried, because do you all agree that somewhere along the line you actually have a choice? Good morning to all of you on Instagram. Good morning. Good morning to all of you on Facebook. Loads of you coming in this morning. How many of you agree with that? Just show me a thumbs up if you believe you have some sort of choice over to what you feel. Show me a thumbs up. If you, yeah, I do. I have a choice. Right now, how do you feel? Now, some of you might say, well, good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Sharon. You might say, Sarah Windsor, good morning. You might say, well, you know what? I feel tired. Okay, well, if an elephant came running towards you, would you shout out to the elephant, whoa, 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 Mr. Elephant, please, I'm feeling tired right now? Would you all agree? You have a choice. We all have a choice, and that's what we don't exercise. We live in a land, in an opportunity, a time where we can still choose how we feel. I never forget reading A Man's Search for Meaning, and reading about people that were put under intense pressure, scrutiny, torture, and how many of these people said, look, you can do whatever you want to me physically, but you still can't decide how I choose to feel. Now, can you imagine that, being subjected to extreme pain and extreme torture, and yet you still feel that you can choose how you feel? Of course, it's just so many of us. Good morning, Marcia. Namaste to you. It's just so many of us just get used to feeling sorry for ourselves. I've tried doing that as well. Who's tried doing that? Put your hands up. Put your thumbs up if you've ever tried feeling sorry for yourself. Put your thumbs up if you've ever feel that the world is against you. Put your thumbs up if you've ever felt depressed, sad, lonely, jealous. If you've ever felt hatred, anger towards it. You tried them on. Well, how did that make you feel? Well, maybe it was important. Maybe you needed to go through that emotion. But the supreme emotion, thank you, yeah, logotherapy, the supreme emotion, more than any other emotion in the world that conquers everything, is love. You know, and this is a week where I really encourage you to decide. And by the way, next week we're going to be looking at inspiration, because many of you need, I believe, from looking at so many of your posts, that you just get into a struggle mentality. You get used to the struggle to the point where you're not struggling, you'll find something to struggle with. It's the same with worry. If you're not worried about something, you will find something to worry. And we've got to flip this around. We've got to become broadcasting stations of love, of joy, of compassion, of celebrating other people's success. We haven't got to, but if you want life to have more vibrancy, think about this. You are a broadcasting station. That is the title of this broadcast today. How to become a broadcasting station of love. How to broadcast love to everyone. Does this make sense? We've spoken. Maybe you've learned this week about the vagus nerve, the 10th cranial nerve that comes down from your brain, and it touches many organs, but it touches your heart. Science has shown that the heart has a brain-like nature. There are neurons in your hearts. So your heart and brain are communicating with each other. Many of us come from our head as opposed to coming from my heart. I come from my heart with you. I do spend time thinking about what I'm going to say when I'm speaking to you, but I'm still coming from my heart. What am I broadcasting to you? I'm broadcasting love. Show me some hearts once again, my friends, because it's all about love. I'm not saying it's always easy, and I'm not saying we haven't got reasons to feel sad and lonely, and I know many people have difficulty to come through, but at the end of the day, we all know, right? We all know that life is a series of crises. Life is opportunity mixed with difficulties. Look at all those hearts coming up because you know the truth. So what I said I was going to do yesterday, please think about this. Each and every day, what are you broadcasting? What are you giving to people? You know, I realize that sometimes to the people closest to me, when I give everything to everyone else and I've got nothing left, what am I left to give to people that are closest to me? I give them what I wouldn't give to someone I didn't even like. So I have to take responsibility for how I feel, because that's what is the difference that makes the difference. What do you want your legacy to be to the world? Do you not want your legacy to be that you left this world in a better place than when you came into it? Now you can all start thinking about, well, the circumstances of the world and this is happening. No, I'm talking about you. That when you came into this world, you made the world a better place. And what does the world need? The world needs all of us to show love and respect and be humane to people and listen and love and learn and be curious and to love what is we are experiencing, even though it isn't always easy. Life isn't the way it's supposed to be. It's the way that it is. It's what you deal with it that really, really counts. So think about this, because every day I'm encouraging you, even if you just come in at 7 o'clock, just to be a sign to start creation, to love what you can create in your day. If you turn up here late or you're watching this on the replay, whatever it is that you're doing, you have an opportunity to create your day. If you don't create your day, you will then go into reacting mode, where life comes at you and you react to it. So what I'm saying is, think about what you broadcast to the world every day. Right now, what are you broadcasting? Are you broadcasting excitement? Tell me right now, everyone, what are you broadcasting right now? Dean Marshall, what are you broadcasting? Carmen, what are you broadcasting? Jen, what are you broadcasting? What are you giving to the world? Marty, what are you giving to the world? This is why we have a responsibility, I believe, to recognize, whoa, if I'm not feeling resourceful, I need to change that, because otherwise I'm giving that to my friends, my family. If you want to heal your heart, give love to the world and think about broadcasting. Turn on the radio right now and see how many songs there are. They're not playing funeral music every time you turn on the radio. They might be playing the news, and you probably want to change that, because the news doesn't fill anyone up with joy. It just makes them focus on what's wrong and what's missing, rather than deciding what music are you going to broadcast to the world. It could be determination. You know, you might even want to find a song, by the way, that really resonates determination with you. I believe what you can share with people is love. It's not always easy. You're being tested probably every day by yourself or by the world that you live in. So take a moment today to write down this. What in your life are you most proud of? What in your life are you most proud of? Who in your life do you love the most? Who loves you? And, you know, write some of this down and then do some form of, I don't know, guided meditation, whatever you want to call it, taking a few moments. You see, as I mentioned, I think on Tuesday, people often think about what they're grateful for, which is great. Great to be grateful, but they just write it down rather than emotionalize it. Right now, emotionalize something. What does that mean? It means experience it. When I think of the love that I have for my mum, for example, my mum's got a temperature at the moment. She's not feeling her best. This morning at 5 o'clock, I could see that she was on Facebook. And I just sent her a message, what are you doing awake at this time? I knew because, she's not fit, she's got a temperature. And I said to her, Mum, what was that prayer that you used to say? My mum used to say a prayer, and she's not religious, but she used to say a prayer before she went to bed as a child, which was about protecting her parents, protecting her and sending love to everyone. I made a post on my public page about that. Feel free to go and look at it if you like. But she was sending love to the world. And when I think of the love I have for her, and if I really think about that, I can emotionalize it and feel it. Now, we can do that with anything and everything. That's how we fill ourselves up. That's how we strengthen our vagus nerve. That's how our heart becomes strong. I want all of you, I challenge you, not just to have a physically strong heart by exercising, which is really important, but have a mentally strong heart. Have a spiritually strong heart. What does that mean? To me, the word spiritually means connected. We are all connected, and it's time for all of us to raise our vibration. The vibration of, I can do anything. I am in control. I am in love with myself. I feel the love of other people. I have the power, because that's what life is. You have that opportunity. I know this sounds like a sermon. I know it sounds like I'm just preaching. Hallelujah. Well, you can take this, you can take from this whatever you want. You can turn it off if you want to. Because I can give you all the strategies, all the techniques, tools. I've got loads of that stuff, but that stuff isn't going to make any difference because it's all about the place that you're coming from. And many of you who are aspiring towards achieving things, knowing where you want to go is really important. But the state that you come from, that's where it's all at. If you're coming from a state of sadness, depression, anxiety, all of these negative emotions, it's very hard. It's tougher. And it's not about not experiencing those emotions. It's just about recognizing that you can change. You can control. How do you do that? Smile. Think about who loves you. Your brain is a tool. If you don't, it's amazing. But if you don't direct your mind, it will just go where you've gone before. So if you experience negative emotions, your mind is going there. You need to train yourself to do something else. And the best way you can flip things around, I believe, is love, joy, passion. So today, think about, what are you most proud of? Who do you love most? Who loves you? Think about that for a moment. Even just for a few minutes, picture that person, see them, hear them, feel them in your mind, and then start to feel the love that you have for that person, and let your brain start to communicate with your heart as you start to send that love out in front of you, to the left, to the right, to up, down, behind you, and spread that love. Who can feel the love right now? If you told me 15 years ago I'd be saying something like this, I'd say, I can't say this. I'm a man. I don't talk about love. I keep my emotions to myself. But you know what? I'm not going to say that word because it's not a great word to say. As my dad would say, move on. Let's be a better version of ourselves. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, guys. If you have not shared this, bottom left-hand corner, bottom left on Facebook, please feel to share it. There you go. Those of you that are watching this on Instagram, guys, have a great day. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate every single one of you being here today. And let's take a moment. Show me some hearts. Show me the love. Show me the love that's going on. Those of you that are on Instagram, this is live on Facebook. What are you going to do today to make yourself feel proud? What are you proud of? Who do you love? Who loves you? Just a bit sluggish this morning. Wow, I'm fired up now. You see how quickly you can change your state? Change happens in an instant. That's what happens to babies. Babies can go from they can change like that. So can you. It's time for us to be the change that we want to see in the world. It's time for us to be the change that we want to see in the world. Thank you so much for being here. Much love to all of you. If you haven't shared this yet, please share it, because we can. One person will watch this and it will change their lives. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll summarize everything and get ready for next week, for the week of inspiration. And those of you that are my 365 elite members, you have one more week to go through the material, the masterclass on the best year yet, because next Thursday will be part 2 of the webinar series for this month, which is going to blow you away. It is going to blow you away like you would not believe. Get ready, do the best that you can, because that's all that you can do. Spread love. See you soon. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.